Hi guys, Maidaan Master over here, and today we're gonna do a quick review of the month that passed. WTF happened in Indian football, September 2024 review. So the first thing was the Intercontinental Cup, which was our coach's first tournament per se with the Indian team, and it was a tri-nation competition with Syria, Mauritius, and India, where we drew our first match versus Mauritius, and that basically gave us a very wrong momentum. After that, we lost 2-0. We lost 3-0 to Syria. Mauritius lost just 2-0 to Syria, and that means overall it was just 1 point that we gained against Mauritius, and we finished last in the table of three. After that, we had the ISL that started, and ISL this time around is a lot more pep and fun. The marketing team has done a good job with all the advertisements that came out and the pre-season teasers and stuff. So the 12 teams from previous year and Mohammedan FC, which got promoted from I League, were the 13 teams that were going to compete. There was a lot of to and fro about Hyderabad FC if they will compete or not. But at the last moment, they did get investors and they are competing in this year's ISL. They also have a new title sponsors, Nandini Milk, which is good. At least they have some sponsors which they didn't last year. So I think that's an upward trend over there. How the season is going? So till now we have Bangalore and Punjab who have won three of the three matches and are at the top of the table with 9 points. At the bottom, we have East Bengal who have 0 points. Sadly, their head coach has been sacked, so all the best to them. Let's see how the season develops as we go on forward. The third thing is very interesting. We have state leagues which are coming up with this franchisee based leagues and competitions. Kerala did it first with their new competition called Super League Kerala, where they have six teams from Kozhikode, Kochi, Kannur, Mallapuram, Tiruvananthapuram, and Thrissur. The season is underway. It's about halfway done, and it's a decent start. But the first season is always good. We have everyone excited. It's about the continuation and how the next season and next year goes. And do we have new teams joining in and stuff that will decide if this is a long-term phenomenon or not. Looking at Kerala, even Bengal started something, and it's called Bengal Football Premier League. So it's just an announcement for now. They said that there will be 8 teams competing, but there's no new information in the market for that yet. The next thing is the Anwar Ali saga. It's basically a to and fro between East Bengal and Mohun Bagan. They are fierce rivals, and Anwar Ali was at loan from Delhi FC to Mohun Bagan for 2 years, I think. And after 1 year, he said that I'm done. I want to be a permanent player. And even I don't know what happened between him and Mohun Bagan, but then he decided that he wants to sign for East Bengal, cancels that loan, goes with a transfer. AFF, so Mohun Bagan go to AFF, and then they put up a ban. Delhi FC and East Bengal then go to the High Court, who then says that get all this in writing and put the ban if you want. That process is still ongoing. Nobody is very sure about what is happening with Anwar Ali. His form is also a little bit wacky at the moment, and I think overall there are no losers and gainers in this. I think Mohun Bagan and East Bengal, both of them had their share of headache, and even Delhi FC for that matter. But monetary losses for East Bengal could hurt, and they are last in the table right now. So clubbing all that together, it could be a very bad season for East Bengal if the fine is not rectified by the High Court or AFF. The next thing is AFC competitions. So AFC announced that they would not have any foreign player limit for the AFC competitions, and this I think is a very bad move. If this was in Europe, I could understand, because your homegrown players are of very good quality. So even if you don't put a ban on foreign players, the homegrown players will still feature in the team. But somewhere in Asia, AFC doing this is very bad for the sports, because countries who are rich and have no footballers, in-house footballers, are still going to do very well, because they'll just buy foreign players and make them play from their clubs, and it would be harmful for the sport in one aspect. But India's perspective, I think it does not even matter, because foreign players are very costly, and I don't think there's any club who is going to just bring in foreign players only for the AFC competitions. We are not even playing AFC competitions so well anyways. The next point is under 20 AFC Asian Cup qualifiers, and We had a pretty decent run over here and a heartbreak at the end. We were in Group G with Iran, Laos, and Mongolia, and then the fourth team was India. The table at the end was like Iran had won all their matches and were at 9 points. India was on 6 points, Laos on 3, and Mongolia on 0. The three matches that India played, the first match we defeated Mongolia 4-1. The second match we lost to Iran just 1-0, and that too they scored in the 86th minute or 88th minute something. And the last match we won 2-0 against Laos. So in this qualifiers there is one thing, everybody who is at the top of the table is automatically qualifies, and the second place teams get ranked, and then the top 5 teams from those also qualify. So India is at the 7th position in this table with 6 points and a goal difference of 4, while Jordan, who finished 5th, that is last position which qualifies, they also were at 6 points with a goal difference of 8. So we needed 5 more goals to get to 5th, or if we hadn't let that 86th minute goal in from Iran, we would have 7 points, and then we would have finished 4th or 3rd maybe, and we would have automatically qualified. Next we have I-League 3 that started in the month of September. We had 2 teams coming off from the playoffs of last year, Klasa and Kerala United. 2 teams which were relegated from I-League 2, Maharashtra Orange and Kenkre, both from Maharashtra. And then 21 teams that were nominated by the state associations. And there was a lot of rule changing happening all the time. Like before they had 16 teams, 2 of which were from Manipur, who were gonna be joining these 4 teams, and it was a 20 team competition. They changed the rule last moment, increased it from 16 to 21 teams that would be coming in. Just 1 team from Manipur in the 21 teams, whereas in the 16 teams they said 2 would be from Manipur. So some states got robbed, some states got advantages, and nobody knows the reason why the rules changed. So that is a little bit shady, I think. A total of 25 teams then, they were divided into groups, 5 groups of 5 each. Top 2 from each group would go into another playoff group kind of thing. So in Group A we had Diamond Harbour and SAT who qualified. Lake City just missed out on goal difference. In Group B we had Sessa and Dalbir who qualified. Garhwal Heroes also missed out on goal difference. Group C we had Chanmari and MYJ GMSC qualify. Hal missed out on goal difference. Group D we had Klasa and Camps qualify. Kenkre came 3rd. So Kenkre went from I-League 2 to I-League 2 to I-League 3, and now out of I-League 3, which is very bad. And in Group E we had Abbas Union and Downtown Heroes qualify. So the 10 teams that we get are then again rearranged into 2 groups of 5 each. Top 2 from each group will play in this season's I-League 2. Then the 3rd team is going to play next season's I-League 2. I don't know why. I think that should have been next season's I-League 3, right? But as I said, the rules keep changing, and so I'm posting daily updates about I-League 3 qualifier scores and the table updates on my Instagram and Twitter. So you can check it out. The links are in the description. Next we have Under 17 SAF Championship. It was held in Bhutan in their capital Thimphu. Beautiful venue. There were 7 teams playing: Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. 2 groups were formed. Group A had India, Maldives and Bangladesh. Group B had Bhutan, Nepal, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. India topped Group A, Bangladesh came 2nd and Maldives were 3rd on goal difference. So Maldives and Bangladesh were kind of an equal team. In the second group, Pakistan topped the group. Nepal came 2nd. Bhutan was 4th and Sri Lanka was the punching bag. They did not win even one match. And so the semi-finals were India versus Nepal, Pakistan versus Bangladesh. India beat Nepal 4-2. Pakistan and Bangladesh drew 2-2, and then Bangladesh won on penalties. So the final was India versus Bangladesh, which we won 2-0. I wanted to just end this video on a high. Thank you so much for watching. This was Maidaan Master, and if you enjoyed it, do leave a like. Bye.